You ever stop and think about how the internet actually works? I mean, you type in an address and bam, the website is just there. It feels instant, like magic. But behind the scenes, there's this whole hidden world of invisible helpers. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on two of the most important players in the game. Right, let's get into it. We're talking about the secret middlemen of the internet. These are the guys who manage the absolute chaos of information flowing between you and all the websites you visit. Think of them as the unsung heroes of your daily browsing. Because when you click on a link, your request doesn't just fly straight to its destination in one clean shot. Oh no, it gets passed along, it gets filtered, it gets managed. So who's pulling all the strings? Well, it's not magic, it is an incredibly clever system. And this right here is probably the best way to get your head around it. One of them acts like your own personal secret agent, working just for you. And the other, it's like a hyper-efficient receptionist for a giant company, juggling every single call that comes in. Let's go meet the first one. Okay, first up, the proxy server. If you've ever heard about using a proxy to get around a school filter or watch a show that's not available in your country, yeah, this is what they were talking about. This guy is your agent out there on the web. So, what does it actually do? Well, its position is everything. It literally sits between you and the entire internet. So when you want to go to a website, you don't go there directly. Instead, you send your request to the proxy server, and it goes out onto the web and gets the information for you. And this is the single most important thing to remember about a regular proxy server. Its loyalty, it's to you, the user, or in tech lingo, the client. A proxy is there to serve your interests, not the website's. So why would you even want one of these? Well, its main jobs are all about protecting and representing you. Because it's making requests on your behalf, it hides your computer's real address from the website. That gives you anonymity. It's also exactly how people get around those regional content blocks. And in places like schools or big companies, they can use proxies to control which websites their users are even allowed to visit. And now let's meet our second character, the reverse proxy. If the regular proxy is your personal agent, think of the reverse proxy as the website's heavy-duty security guard. It's the formidable gatekeeper. See, the reverse proxy just completely flips the entire script. It doesn't sit in front of you, it sits in front of the web servers, the actual computers that hold all the website's data. It intercepts all incoming requests from the internet and then decides where to send them. You never talk directly to a big website's main servers. You're always talking to its reverse proxy first. And right there is the total shift in loyalty. A reverse proxy works for the website. Its whole purpose is to serve the interests of the server. Its only job is to make sure that website runs smoothly, securely, and super fast for everybody. And its jobs are, well, pretty crucial. It can juggle traffic across a whole fleet of servers so none of them get overloaded. That's called load balancing. It can store copies of popular videos or images so they load faster for you. That's caching. And it can handle all the tough security stuff, like the SSL encryption that gives you that little padlock in your browser. It's basically a hardened shield for the web servers behind it. All right, we've met our two secret middlemen, the client's secret agent and the server's tough-as-nails guard. Now, let's put them side by side. This is where it's all going to click into place. Here it is, the ultimate breakdown. First, who does it work for? A regular proxy works for you, the client. A reverse proxy works for the website, the server. What's the main goal? A proxy protects your identity. A reverse proxy protects the server's identity. And their uses couldn't be more different. One is all about your personal access and anonymity, while the other is all about high-level performance and security for millions of users at once. So why does any of this actually matter? I mean, who cares? Well, you should, because reverse proxies especially are the secret sauce that makes the entire modern internet possible. Let's zoom in on just one of their most critical jobs. Load balancing. I know, it sounds a little technical, but the idea is actually so simple and so elegant. It's the reason a website like YouTube or Amazon can have millions of people using it at the exact same second without the whole thing just crashing and burning. So here's how it goes down. Your request to watch a video hits the reverse proxy first. That proxy immediately looks at its whole fleet of servers and basically asks, all right, who's not busy? It then sends your request over to the server that's the most free at that exact millisecond. This ensures you get the fastest possible response. And this happens for every single user, millions and millions of times a minute. And here's the real magic trick. To the rest of the internet, that entire army of hundreds, maybe thousands of servers, it just looks like one single, massive, ultra-powerful machine. The reverse proxy creates one simple, public-facing address for what is actually a huge and complex system behind the scenes. Seriously, without this system, the internet as we know it just couldn't exist. Every major online service you use every single day, from your bank to your social media, relies on a reverse proxy to handle its traffic, keep it secure, and get content to you in the blink of an eye. So now you know the answer, don't you?